All right, we are almost live. Getting everything kind of fine-tuned. Sorry for your ears. And we are now live. Welcome, everyone. Crash here. This is RTA Motorsports. And we made it to another milestone. I am so happy, so grateful. And that is 3,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we're just going to do a live iRacing race, hopefully. Hopefully we have no issues. We normally do whenever we try to do these sorts of things. As you're going to see, I have some wine here to celebrate the 3,000 subscribers. So I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to take a few sips here and there. And yeah, we're going to enjoy the Friday. So the race I'm hoping to do here, if all works out well, is, let's see, it's the iRacing, the Porsche Cup. Now, there is a lot of updates that I had to do because we've been kind of in Project Cars 2 quite a bit. And if you all remember the big thing that happened last season when we were going into this season of iRacing, my safety rating kind of took a hit on one race by like 14 points, even though we finished like 3rd place. It was ridiculous. And we only had like 4 incidences, but yet it took like a really bad hit all the way down and knocked us just out of the range of promoting to Class B. So it kind of put a sour taste in my mouth with iRacing for a little bit. But we're going to get back in. Kind of soaked up my tears a little bit. Got over it. Steve Clay, hey, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining in with the live chat. Greatly appreciate it. For some reason, I actually just managed to minimize everything. Get everything back up and running here. Oh, how I managed to do that one. I always manage to do some weird things. All right. So we're going to try to... You were trying to... Is this what you were trying to screenshot? I'll give you a moment. You only get a moment. There you go. Hopefully you got it. And I hope all the sound is going to work out well. So we are going to line up, let's see if it'll let us in. The race should be starting in about 20 minutes. So what we're going to do is definitely jump in, get some practice time because, like I said, we haven't been in iRacing for so long since that last issue we had with promoting. So yeah, let's see. We got the motion rig just turned on. Got the goods. Meg says, got it, got the goods. Good, good. Thank you so much all for joining in. Let's see. For some reason, not getting any sort of... There we go. Now YouTube is giving me an issue for some reason. But let's join in the practice. Practice sesh for iRacing. Sarah says, I need those goods. Yeah. Drinking to you too, you guys. Thank you so much. All right. And let's get this up and running so that way you can see what I'm seeing. I completely forgot. iRacing runs a little bit differently. I don't think game capture really works all that well on iRacing. And let's see what window capture it was. Always technological issues whenever you try to live stream and you change something. I was bouncing around the idea of maybe not starting the stream so early before the race, but as you can see, it's just trying to fix issues like crazy beforehand. Let's see. This window capture? No. This one? Yeah, there we go. All right. And you're going to see the chat window kind of pop in and out. We're going to have the chat window on the side there, as you can see. So that way, with the headset on, I can see chat going while at the same time. Pretty snazzy. And there we go. All right. It doesn't look like a whole bunch of people are in. We got 11 so far. We're going to have to fix the sound issue. Play back so we can hear people complaining. Probably just going to be me complaining. Definitely need the spotter. Hopefully all the controls are going to work correctly. Hopefully. No. No, nothing's working. Wheels on. Oh, that's no good. We're going to have to see what is going on here and why. Hey, Riley, how's it going, man? Thank you so much. Doing some troubleshooting before this race starts. Hopefully we get it all done in time. I'm gonna have to pull these gloves off, I think. Balls. Yeah, everything is kind of a little different here. All right, so the steering wheel's not even being picked up. It's like a race to see how fast I could get all this configured. Weird how it didn't pick that up first. We won't use paddle shifter now. And I need a reset VR head control. Recenter HMD. That one there. Boom. I think that should be good for now. See what time we're looking at. It is not much time before the race starts. Let's recenter the head mount display.
All right, that looks good there. All right, here we go.
Left side, clear.
Make sure we heat up the tires a little bit. So far we got 17 registered. Let me know how the sound is. Can you hear me above the car? Does the car not sound loud enough? Let me know. Should have really kept the car in on that turn there. No, I have not heard of that wheel converter. Very wide there. Surprised we didn't get a off-the-track warning. VR Keep It Live says, have you heard of the drive hub wheel converter? No, I have not. But again, yeah, let me know how the sound is. Can you hear me above the car pretty well? Can you hear the car pretty good?
Got a slow car on the right.
Oh! Four-wheel drifted that one. Jordy's telling me to pass left. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Wild there. VR Keep It Live says it was from the Collective Minds.ca. Check on YouTube. Will do. Will do. track warning there. This is just a practice. We're just trying to get some laps in. You know what? I'm gonna go in. I want to see if we could maybe get a good setup going. I know I don't think I have the software running. Let's see. There we go. Let's see if we could go out of the car. Go to garage. My setups. Setup sync. See what this setup feels like. Now I know we don't really have all that much time before the race actually begins, and I wanted to see one thing with this race. It's just a 10-lap race, so it's not going to be too bad. We got a few minutes before the race actually starts, so let's see what we do on this here. We'll treat it like as if we're qualifying. Our last lap was a 2:28. Let's see what everyone else is pulling. I'm sure they're pulling much faster times than that. So far that puts me at 5th. We got a lot of people running 2:23, 5, 7, 8, 9, 37. So, I mean, I'm not in a horrible spot, 5th, but let's see if we could do better than that. Here we go. Feels like it can handle that area much better. Car's like understeering. I don't know if it's a setup. We'll give it one more lap, see how it feels. I can't even turn in there, it just goes right off the track. So I'm not even going to finish this lap, I'm just going to change the setups. For what I like, that is not working for us. So we'll try a different one. Well, it sounds pretty interesting. Keep It Live is saying that his plug and play, and most wheels, works with most wheels and a lot of different platforms. That's cool. Nice to actually have things that are plug and play. Alright, so let's see what fuel is like on the 4.2 gallons of fuel. I remember last season I kept getting caught in these situations where I didn't have enough fuel to even finish the race. But we'll give this one a shot. Meg says, yeah, change. So far we have 29 registered. That's awesome. Should be good splits then. Much better. So far I'm liking this setup quite a bit. The car feels a lot more controllable. The car is still pushing quite a bit though. Race is about to start. So let's get out of here. We'll join in the next session, which is the race. The race. All right, come on, come on. Actually, I want to check on one thing real quick. We are running it super sampled, so I really don't need that. And all right, so we don't want to miss out on qualifying, so let's get going. Get going for the race. The race. Woo! Practice sessions alone make me sweaty. Thank you all for joining in. Wish me luck on this race. I definitely need it. Definitely need it. Been a while since we did some iRacing racing. And for some reason on my 1080 Ti, as you can see, that my graphical settings weren't not maxed at all, but yet we're still getting some skippy sort of frame rates on iRacing, which you know, it's not the best experience. See if maybe we can what's going on here. General performance. All right. So hopefully that'll help things out a little bit. That frame rate is jumping all over the place. It feels a little bit better now. Let's see what happens. We got just a few moments of practicing left. Let's see what's in the garage here. My setups. So for qualifying, we're going to knock this down to about 4 gallons, which I think should be appropriate. There we go. So now we're going to be entering into qualifying. Meg says, oh yeah, you run that track, bro. Good luck. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Let's turn this controller off. Keep seeing it pop in and pop out. I don't want any performance hogs at all. I mean, you know, a lot of it has to do with the fact that I was super sampling, which may or may not still be on. I was super sampling. We're live streaming. I got this program running so I can see live chat real time while in VR. So there's a lot of performance things going on right now that will affect frame rate.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh yeah. Oh man, just got sucked into the grass. Luckily this first lap doesn't count in qualifying. iRacing VR Keep It Live says, does iRacing still work in SLI? Now, I used to try iRacing in Crossfire when I had 2 AMD cards. And it did, although there was a lot of stuttering issues. Never had any luck with it in VR. And since I got my 1080 Ti, for my NVIDIA cards. I've only used one card, so I can't really answer that for SLI. Hopefully we put a good lap down. Try and be careful. Really make sure we get a lap time down and not go past the track boundaries. On this lap, whoa! Had some weird tracking issue just happened. Now that I remember it, we did upgrade our NVIDIA firmware drivers. That might be attributing to a lot of the performance issues that we were having. We were running, I think, 378 firmware, 378 or 373 point something. And I just had a tracking anomaly that I was having a long while ago that made me back up my firmware to an older one. So hopefully that doesn't happen this race. Because I just seen that, and that is not a good sign. Basically what happens is a delay between your head moving and what you see on the screen, and it's very disorienting. Basically jumbles up the view so you can't even see what's going on. So far we got a 227. Our low fuel light is on. Alright, so this lap is not going to count. I tried to give it a little too much gas and we spun out, unfortunately. So let's just go back to the pits at this point. So we got one lap down. Unfortunately, it wasn't the time I wanted. I wanted like a 225. I think that would have been a little bit more solid. Woo! We would have had enough time to do 2 laps, it looks like, but unfortunately, we only got the one in there. All right. Yeah. Meg says, woo! Definitely. soon, I think like another, was it like 30 seconds
There's
or
the
so?
flag. It's over.
That's it. So I don't even know if we would have actually finished that lap. You got to be, with Spa, you got to be on it to really get 2 laps in qualifying. So let's see where it put us. Should be interesting to see. Results. Oh, wow. We qualified first. We actually qualified first. I don't believe it. Let's make sure we put our fuel up because I almost forgot to do that. I'm going to make sure that we're sitting around 10.6 gallons. I don't believe we actually qualified first. That's absolute insanity, but not by much. As you saw, they had 0.1 of a second behind me. So yeah, so we're qualifying pole position, but I'm sure that's not going to be for long, especially being that they're going to be in my draft. And normally down that other straight, that straight down there, once they're in your draft, they catch up pretty quickly. But we'll do our best to make sure it's a clean race. I want to make sure this is a nice, clean race, and everyone stays out of each other's way. Hopefully I stay out of everyone's way. Let's put it that way. Here we go, everyone. Here we go.
Green, green, green. You've got 10 laps to go.
Got a phenomenal start.
Left side. Clear.
Few cars on our tail. We got Matthew Kidd behind us, followed by Adam. That's where we spun out. Adam just passed him. Oh man, they're having a side-by-side race back there. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh man, Matthew got the position back again. I'm having more fun watching the race in my mirror. They're going back and forth. Hopefully it's clean. Hopefully they're not slamming each other. Historically speaking, we will normally do something very funny and silly that will ruin the race for us. Hopefully we do not. But so far we're in the lead. And I am pretty happy with our performance so far. Now we got Jeffrey Faulkner followed up by Zach Best. Oh, I'm getting those weird tracking anomalies. definitely going to have to roll our firmware back a little bit on the graphics card because I was not experiencing these issues when I went back. But once I went forward again, we're back to partying with tracking issues, which is not a good thing, and performance issues. So definitely, this issue has been covered on Reddit. If you're having performance issues in iRacing in VR, try to look for those threads. Zach Best has caught up quite a bit. He's about 2 seconds behind us from the 4 he was before this lap. But I've been racing kind of comfortably. Whoa! But if he's that much faster than me, I may just let him by to avoid contact. Oh, I just got hit. He just ended up bumping me from behind.
Stay on the right. Clear.
And that's why I just let him by. If they're going to start bumping, almost cost us the race right there. It's not even worth it. This car, you got to be really careful with throttle application. The rear end will just get away from you so easily.
Slow car ahead, car stop on the left, go right.
He ended up spinning out. Looks like maybe a collision he might have just caused. We'll see. Nope, maybe not. Looks like he's already driving, so maybe he didn't get into an accident back there. So only means we'll be seeing him again soon, because he is faster. But these cars are tricky. They are. No matter how good your setup, they are tricky. That shaking was not my head. I'm having tracking issues. I just need it to hold out for this race here.
Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Whoa, come on. Trying to stay out of his way so he can pass. He's not getting the hit. I don't have my buttons mapped to tell him to do so. Whoa! Hit me again! What the hell? He just slammed right into me again. Look at him going right off the track. Problem is every time they hit you, they affect your safety rating as well as theirs.
The next car's the leader.
Come on. I don't know if it's aero damage or what, but now we're understeering like crazy. Finding it harder to actually get this car to turn in. I don't know if it's from when we got hit. We didn't hit anything else. Just keep getting hit in the rear by that guy, Zach, that's ahead of us. We'll make the best of it. Definitely slowing me down though. I'm like having to do damage control with this car now. Oh, there's a change between Jason Baum and Jeffrey Faulkner behind us. Whoa! Woo! Almost lost it there. Like no more rear end grip. Come on, baby.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Trying to be careful of my throttle applications out of turns. Much better.
Left side. Clear on the left.
We gotta try to get that position back.
White flag. One more left to go.
Ah! We messed that up. White flag is out. My tires are too tired for me to get that aggressive. Oh man, that stinks.
Got about 2 laps of fuel.
Oh no! Go, go, go. Darn it. Right on the last corner. Ah. Why? Why?
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Oh no!
Great job, you did really well.
No, I did not! You stop it! Ended up getting 5th. On the last turn, we just locked up the brakes way too hard. And we lost it. Oh well, such is life. Come on, get out of this car. There we go. Let's see how that all happened.
Oh, I've just got a bit quicker.
So I guess they're complaining about him hitting someone else also, I think. And he just said, "Oh, you just gotta be quick." That's one way to look at it, I guess. Let's see. See if we could go to the last lap. That stinks. We ended up getting 5th. Oh well, not too bad, not horrible. I mean, we are having some computer issues, and we got hit a few times, but you know, first race back to iRacing. We gotta work out some of the bugs. I gotta work on my practice. So you can see here, coming into the turn. Let's get, let's see, spacebar, I think. Yep, there we go. Let's see if we can get a better view as to... See, I wasn't braking on time. I think I ended up braking really late because the car behind me looked like he was going to try to come up on the inside. And he ended up seeing me spin, so he ended up just stopping almost, just to avoid what almost happened there. And the guy that was behind him ended up just taking advantage of the situation to pass him by. So he ended up losing 2 spots for the sake of safety. So I screwed up my position as well as his. Oh well, what can you do? Oh man, but hopefully that was fun to watch. Definitely was a heck of a lot of fun. Again, this is my 3,000 subscriber celebration. I want to just thank you all for allowing me to do this, having fun with it. You can see how much sweat is on my face right now. That is not spray bottle. That is legit sweat. This is it's almost like a cardiovascular workout. It's it's definitely gets your blood pumping, gets your heart going. Oh man. So as usual, I'm Crash. Again, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you all. It's been a fun ride. We're gonna definitely get going with a lot more other videos, a lot more reviews. Going to be some interesting ones coming out soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. And as usual, see you all next time.